Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys for joining me this week. I really do appreciate it. I'm excited to see what the runes have to say for this week ahead. Also forgive me for not being here last week. I got sick, so I was spending most of the week on the couch. On the couch relaxing, trying to work through the chest cold that I had. I think it had a lot to do with some releasing around the heart chakra, and I feel like the transition into Aries season has been much more emotionally charged than I had anticipated or had been made aware of. Just because Aries is a very powerful sign that's associated with the sun and also with Mars. And of course its connection with Mars links it back to its connection with Scorpio. So there's a lot of deep, magnetic, powerful, emotional energy working through our spiritual bodies, our physical bodies. So I'm not surprised that my body manifested it as a little, a little chest cold. And noticing the congruence between all of the energetic bodies and powers that are happening in the sky and all this stuff, and how it was related to the emotional output and the physical representation of it. So we're also in the month of Selah, or the month of Willow in the Celtic calendar, which is a beautiful tree. I was reading a little bit before I got on here to talk to you guys today. And the willow is a beautiful feminine energy tree, which is very great balance for the astrological energies that we are working through, considering that this week we are also entering into the new moon, I believe, in Aries, which means that the sun will be in Aries, the moon will be in Aries, Mercury will also be in Aries, having just ingressed into the sign a few days ago. And then we also have a lot of general energy hanging out in Aquarius as well. So very powerful masculine energy, not only in terms of creation and making things happen, taking risks, taking chances, but also finding ourselves diving deeper into our spiritual depths, the profundity of our spiritual inner life. And I feel that this Aries energy alongside the Aquarius and its connection with Selah on the Celtic calendar side of things, there's a lot to be expected, where we will have unexpected, it'll be good to expect unexpected emotions or unexpected emotional responses, or deep feelings of anger or grief, or old emotional experiences that need to be addressed or looked at, that haven't been looked at for a while. So this is a time of deep trudging, deep unearthing, which, like I said, was a little unexpected for me, considering the generally jovial and very kick-starting energy that Aries normally represents. So, oh, the vivacity of life. We'll see what the runes have to say for this week ahead. Oh, they all fell so fast. Let me just take a sip of my tea. I'm sure you could hear some of the residual hoarseness from the previous week that I have had. So, for those of you who are new to the channel, I like to start in the center, radiating outwards, because time is a ripple through space, right? It's the dance of matter through space. And I like to think of it as a drop that starts, the present that starts, and then how it can ripple outwards. So we have two runes to begin with, which is Fehu and Gebo, which I really like these two runes to begin this week, or begin the energies of this week, Wednesday and onward. Fehu originally represents cattle. So in modern interpretation, it represents wealth, prosperity, usually physical wealth or physical abundance. It could represent physical health as well, though I usually connect that more with Urus rather than Fehu. Fehu for me, for those of you who do tarot, has a lot of connections with the Pentacles or the suit of Pentacles, especially the Nine of Pentacles, in my opinion. And then we have Gebel, which is the gift or an equivalent exchange of energy, right? The universe is always seeking equilibrium. And as such, a gift is a representation of that exchange between one's energy and another person's energy, and the constant flow between both energies. So you can see it as the infinity symbol for those of you who work with that symbology. So to see these two runes on the first half of this week, it feels to me that we are literally receiving a gift. Perhaps it is an actual gift, a gift of someone's time, a gift of like a physical gift, like a box of chocolates, or something like this, or perhaps even a raise at work or something in that regard. But what I feel from this combination of Fehu and Gebel for Wednesday into Friday, it feels like an unexpected occurrence or an unexpected circumstance that is really going to turn out to be a great blessing for you in the next couple of weeks, or what I hear is months ahead. So like I said, perhaps it's a physical gift, like someone gifted you a camera, or someone gifted you something special like a stone or a manifestation tool, or perhaps a book. Or this gift doesn't have to come as an actual exchange between you and someone else, but it can come as a gift from the universe, right? Like a windfall or something in that regard. So however you represent or however you conceive of gifting, right? It feels like there is mercy and goodness that is here in this week. That has felt unexpected, but it will turn out to be a great boon for you later in the next couple of months. Then we also have Ingwas. So again, there's a lot of this energy because Ing has been following us for the past couple of weeks, and I think it has a lot to do with grounding one's energy. So if I take it in the context too, perhaps you guys have ideas, thoughts, or I feel like ideas about like a job, or perhaps a creative endeavor that you have in mind, or something to do with writing, or whatever it is that you've had an idea about, right? And you have been thinking about it for a while, and you're like, I really want to do this, or I feel like this keeps popping up in my mind, Ingwas, Fehu, and Gebel really represent that this is going to be an important venture for you, that this can be a source of entrepreneurial energy for you as well. And this is a very specific message. So if it resonates with you, please do take it. If it doesn't resonate for you, take it in a different way, or find another message that may work for you. But I feel like there's a lot of this energy that wants to be grounded, a lot of physical abundance, wealth, and prosperity that wants to ground itself into your life. But it requires you to take a chance on yourself, to take a chance on something new. So this week, I encourage you to pursue that dream, whatever that dream may be, right? And then also for those of you, I'm getting another message as well, to find spaces to ground yourself so that these ideas can come in. I feel like there's a lot of creativity that wants to happen. And then we have in the week ahead, so I'm feeling more for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday energy. We have Berkano that fell on its side, and then we also have Manas that fell on its side. So I think the energy that I'm feeling is that Berkano and Manas and how they will turn is going to depend on how you take the energies of this upcoming next few days and how you choose to ground them into your life. Because they can either, Berkano in Merkstav can be social anxiety, it can be a time of pulling away from social engagement, it can be a time of pulling within, right? And manas in Merkstaff position would be also a time of hermitdom, right? Moving away from the help of others, right? So that you can really dive deeper into oneself. So depending on how you take the energies for the next couple of days with this gift and with this physical abundance, this creativity and prosperity that's really formulating for you, and depending on how you ground it, it can either turn out to be a great source of inspiration and springtime energy, but I do feel that there is, or it could be, a time for you to turn within and to go into the hermit energy, to reflect and review on how you can better implement or better allow yourself the prosperity that you deserve in your life. I also feel that it could reference a balance between both energies. For example, because they fell on their sides, right? It's a balance of both energies, a balance of both the upright position and the Merkstaff position. So to me, that would represent that coming Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, right? Those would be a couple of days in which, you may be encouraged to find balance between those that you are able to ask help from and the times in which you can do the things that you need to do on your own, balancing the deep emotional expression that comes with springtime energy, with creativity, with flow, like sharing yourself, and then also giving yourself that time to pull back and rest. So there's a lot about balance, which then would connect with Gebel very deeply, right? Learning to balance your time and balance your energy so that it is used appropriately for your greater wealth and abundance in the future months to come. Because I do see a lot of brightness coming ahead, and I think this week has a nice little key for us, especially moving into the energies of April, which are all about spring and openness. And I just saw a rainbow in the corner of my eye. So that may be a symbol for some of you, rainbows being a source of great blessings and also a sign of divine favor. So I hope that message resonates with you guys. Again, sorry for the sore throat or the soft speaking. I hope the message was able to reach you guys, and I hope that it resonated with you. And if you liked this video, please like and subscribe below. I really do appreciate it, and I look forward to being back here on the channel again next week. I'm sure I'm going to be much better and my voice will be back for sure. Thank you guys for joining, and I'll see you guys next week here on the channel. Bye everyone.